And we're back! Let's see what this moldy lemon can do to the world before the great ending. And I think maybe death have a little... Fate? It's fate. Maybe fate has a little bit of surprise up his sleeve. Last week we happened to take a stint back to the plant department, and we saved the Venus flytraps. That's so nice. Ooh, I got lots of stuff today. I got a thing from Mortimer's here and a thing from Mortimer's here. Let's go to the dressing room.
You did it, Reaper. You have achieved.
Yes.
Your grandeur grows with every passing moment.
Sure.
Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
Oh, thank you. Bask in my splendor, O Mira.
It blinds, O sovereign. 40,000 corpses for the bridge of advancement. Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late.
It's never too late.
Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
So, the dusk nears. I just want to take a look if I have some interesting outfits to wear. Ooh, yeah, I could be a cat lady, I know. And a magical girl. Magical girl seems nice. And let's go for a lit magical girl. That sounds good. And go into work. And see, what do we have here? We have the Oopsinator. I think it's that one. That's gonna be nice. Oh yeah, what happened last week? So, engine failure leads to cataclysmic something. Crash during a demonstration flight. MLM recruiter demonstrates company flagship Super Juice, poisons herself. The infamous CEO sails the enormous yacht directly into a beach, found impaled on a tree. Oh, yeah, that's how life goes. Surgeon makes headway in skin regeneration. Limb regrowth probably still decades away. Collision throws 2 subway trains off elevated tracks. Both operators died. Oh. Food courier struck by a car. They've been excused. Witness said to investigate. Oh? Excused. Yes, it did say excused. Coming soon at Dine and Wine Street Festival. All proceeds go to helping out the local animal shelter. Oh. Riemann Scanlon bleeds. Man of brass unbeaten on the square, stabbed to death in an alleyway. Oh, yeah, sure thing. The Visionary Atom. Read the 10th best science fiction novel from the early atomic age. Okay. Rowdy parties on the rise cause disturbances in various neighborhoods. Rowdy parties on the rise. Maybe I should look for that. What does Grimm have to say to me today? Congratulations, Grimm. You passed the performance review as expected. But let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future, which will be a tough day. Be attentive. Be attentive. A total of 6 humans has to die. And that is 8. At least 5 humans with scientific background has to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Oof. Oh, it says 3 humans with scientific background. Okay. So 3 scientists and 2 30 or lower. What do we got? We got a jarhead. Eli completed the grueling scout sniper training, but they're constantly either afraid for their life or thinking about the probable infidelity of their spouse. They have not yet fired a rifle in a situation outside of practice. And I don't think you will, Eli, because you're age 30 or younger. So you go on the death pile. We got a vigilante. I lurk in the night searching for bloodsuckers. Irvin has said to the authorities many times they claim to be a vampire hunter, safeguarding humanity against these terrors of the night. But are vampires truly out there? The answer might surprise you. It's nope. No vampires. So, you're going in the maybe pile, but I don't like you. We got a 22-year-old pole vaulter. Timofey doesn't really think about all the difficult and confusing aspects of life. The objective is to take a pole, run a bit, and then vault over a bar, no matter how high it has been placed. Simple, elegant. You also go in the probably death pile. And then we have a drug dealer. Aaron is a small-time criminal selling low-grade narcotics to those who just want to party. Lately they started experimenting with different chemical compounds to figure out if they could concoct any new interesting blends. That's not how you do it, Mr. Aaron. What's a gender-neutral term for Mr. and Mrs.? No. We got a statistician. Stefan lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about misuse of p-values. Ooh, that sounds scientific to me. And we got a gunrunner. Rector was inspired to enter the arms trade when they saw a mobster kill a would-be assassin with an automatic weapon. Sure, that's how we all get started. They compared the constant need for weapons to the human need for food. Recently they started to waver in their beliefs after they witnessed firsthand the destruction of their merchandise brings. Okay, maybe you are going to be a little bit better. We got a historian. When still in their early 20s, Glory harbored some edgy and extreme views on society and the world in general, up until the point that they grew up and calmed down, readjusting their innate interest on societal issues to gain greater knowledge of history and the myriad structures that affect our lives. Is he well, he is a historian, that's also. Now we have quite a lot here. We have 5. And a nuclear physicist. Benazir was inspired to study nuclear physics by old science fiction novels. The original plan was to build some sort of an atomic death ray, as seen in their favorite novel, which alas never went anywhere. But by that time they'd become an accomplished and respected physicist. And now you're gonna die. Because 3 scientists. You're not a scientist. The historian... and the statistician. Yes. And then we got Jarhead. You can shoot yourself with a gun. And we got the drug dealer. I don't like you, Mr. Drug Dealer. And what were you? You're a vigilante. You shouldn't go around killing non-existing vampires. So bye-bye to you. And the gun runner turned good person can live, and the pole vaulter, who is very boring, get to live too. And here we go. Nice easy day off to start day 15. Hi Fate, are you back?
Grim, my grand accomplice.
Oh,
welcome.
Thank you.
I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Rough. Things got really bad. I wasn't allowed to pet the kitty. Pretty good.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers.
Yes, papers.
I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well.
You started it.
Be done. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
How long is a day?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity.
Okay.
I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
That's weird. I'm 11. I don't have a concept of time. The origin of the rules.
What do you mean?
Do you pick what's supposed to happen and what make it happen? Or am I the one who actually picks and makes things happen? Do you pick?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference. Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium.
Oh, nice. I mean, good thing I killed a statistician. I can't say that
We
word.
cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
How can that be? If I mark profile, don't these decisions affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links.
I think it's just random.
You should consider time works a bit differently in here.
Oh, yeah. No dilly-dally.
Anything else?
What's my history? Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where did my parts come from?
The store. And places.
Do you play
Anything
chess?
else? No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else?
I should go rest
Until
now.
tomorrow, Grim.
See you, Fade. $400 Monitos! Yay! Let's see if Mortimer has something for me today.
Shiver me timbers! Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
Oh, definitely not. There's the Calavera and the radio. And oh, I can't get the flip a coin. Well, I will get 400 tomorrow. I will also get some extra. So let's go get some new clothing. Yes.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. Ye ever hear of the Dia de Mortos? A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo.
No.
Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mask stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
Ah, sure. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh. Hey, oink. Let's see if we got some good clothing. No, it's still the same. But I think I will like some... Ooh, it's some nice hair. Sandy Claus. Well, 'tis the season. And Queen match is very good. And then we'll just go to bed. Fate doesn't have anything for me now, so we'll just get to work. Oh, I got another tiny piglet! Okay, yes, let's see. Physicist sacrificed herself in order to prevent radiation leak. Oh, she was so noble. She didn't kill herself with a death ray. Draft of a 1,000-page historical analysis of Cosmopolis City to be published posthumously. Vampires are real. Vampire hunters are found dead in an alley with 2 puncture marks in their throats. Sure. Remorseful gunrunner too late in their change of heart. Oh. Massive underworld implosion. Crime waits at a historical low after an abrupt criminal civil war. Oh, that's nice. A drug dealer invents powerful hallucinogen, accidentally stumbles off bridge. Sports corner. Timofey jumps over the highest bar yet at the qualifier, soon to vault themselves right to the world championship. Vampire fanatic claims they have information on who killed vampire hunter Ramis. Yeah, okay. What should we do today? Look here, Grim. How about we try some new methods of maintaining equilibrium? I have a great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. That's gonna make it easy. We got athletes, Raven is enjoying moderately success career as a deadlifter. They have a brother Ronald and a child Myra. In their spare time, they like going hiking and camping. Myra is constantly inspired by Raven's determination and wishes to continue their footsteps. Sure. We got an astrophysicist. I like you. You get to live. She focuses on researching wet dwarfs and possibility of finding habitable planets in their systems. As a long science fiction fan, they were sad but accepting of their children dressing up as bow-wielding fair folk from the fantastical novel. Oh, that's nice. We got a pilot. Frankly considers himself a hotshot pilot, having modeled their demeanor after action movie they saw at a younger age, where they wear large sunglasses all the time, drive around on a motorcycle and attempt reckless stunts in their aircraft. Well, good for you. And we got an unemployed person. Matthias had been following the escapades of Irvin Ramis for a while, getting ever more obsessed with the existence of vampires. They have been seen lurking in abandoned houses, creep manors, and dark alleys. I think we're gonna start a vampire craze with this. This was nice and easy. But Fate, I'm not sure that is how the rules should work. But yeah. Let's go up and have a chat with him.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Oh, yay!
Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Can't be any worse than some of the writers out there. Who, it's not really my place to say. Sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback.
Yes, feedback.
Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Well, yeah, that was what I made for. No, thanks, Lady Pawdington. Boop.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Okay. Good luck with the book. Ooh, 400 monies. Let's see if Mortimer has something
Ahoy!
good.
A pleasure to see ye again.
You got a tentacle, the face of the great old one. Oh, a seriously terror-inducing visage. But then again, who wouldn't want to look like an antediluvian monstrosity? Besides, tentacles are extremely useful and practical. And we got the radio and a cactus! The most brutal of plants. Oh, I want the cactus. I think I'm gonna save some money for the cactus. Yes. Let's go. No mirror talk today, so let's take a little nice nappy nap. And straight to work. So what happened in the world yesterday? Single mother lost in fatal car crash. Window shopping for planets. Could this planet be our future home? Derelict manor collapses an unidentified person. Foolhardily pilot bosses air traffic control tower, gets fired immediately, and banned for flying any aircraft for at least 20 years. Oh. Okay, Grim. What do you say? I hope you are still well motivated from your performance review. You'll be required to demonstrate utmost precision today. All humans in the bottom row have to die. So we got a militia trainer / leader. An enthusiastic outdoorsman, Lally, has been skulking the forest around Cosmopolis City since they were a little kid. With every passing year, they have grown more paranoid about many organizations, so they decided to set up a camp in the middle of the forest where they train new members for a clandestine militia. I don't like militias. You die. Also because you have to. Those are the rules. More often than not, Günther finds themselves in dangerous situations due to their curious nature and profession. They haven't had a chance to build a family because of their risky life choices, but hope to settle down eventually. At the moment, they're undercover, working for a minor drug lord trying to expose corrupt police. Oh, you sound like a good egg, Mr. Günther. But, yeah. We got an architect. Marie is all about living in the present, their past long forgotten. Several years ago, they moved to live near the glacier at Northern Point. Marie has always loved mountaineering, photography, sculpturing, and modern dance. You seem very boring, but... Oh, that was... My snow globe was not happy with that. Does she do something to the mountains? Well, we got an unemployed Hythe who lived in a small village for a long time. After the death of their trusty dog, they moved to the big city to pursue the app scene. So far, they made a ton of useless mobile apps, but perhaps app number 98 will finally be successful. Maybe that's Flappy Bird. We got a therapist. Sana is a therapist for marital and intimate matters, mostly focused on helping those of an older age. They're always trying to promote an active and healthy lifestyle in all matters. Their favorite pastime is playing with the three doggos. Oh, best little doggos. We got Walt Guybrush Threepwood, media entertainment mogul. Walt grew up with the dream of owning an independent film studio, which they established with a partner when they were just 23. In the past 20 years, this small Frolics production has grown into the most expansive producer of artistic entertainment/news content in the world, bringing a diversified variety of joy and cheer to all. Oh, that was not good either. Now there's fire in my snow globe. Well, not my problem. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past. Once they always kept to themselves. Every day it gnaws at them, causing intense sorrow that can never be alleviated. To numb it all, they have become addicted to painkillers, which often cause them to hallucinate mythological things. Well, sure, why not? Yes, this is fine. This is fine. Fate said the great ending is near, so... But Fate doesn't really care much right now. Went on vacation. Gonna be a writer.
Deathspawn. I have been ruminating on the humans.
34.
They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Would it all not be simpler without them?
Yeah. I don't understand your goal.
Such as?
Why can't we help the humans achieve more instead of destroying them? Well, let's help them build some sort of utopian society.
And what help would that be?
Better than this ennui-laden nihilism. If they could achieve immortality, you might be set free, technically. Yeah,
Alas,
that's good.
if only that were possible. But it is not.
We're immortal, aren't we? What's so different?
We are essentially magic, while they are mundane reality. Realistic matter
I want to be magic
succumbs to
too.
Realistic forces. Atoms, cells, proteins, endless biological processes. They will always break down because they exist in a land of rules, of laws, of physics.
Physics. Blech.
The end is inevitable, and for it to be different, the whole universe has to change. But then it will not be the same reality.
But what if it's worth a try?
Then everything would have to be remade with different rules. And for that to happen, this world would still have to end first. That is the dilemma.
Is it though?
Recreating the universe using fundamentally different physics and logic. or just letting go. Forget about it. We can go into the sweet release of nothingness, where none of this matters.
Ooh, nothingness. I like nothingness.
There is nothing. There is nothing to worry about. It is just easier that way.
Are you so into comfort that you rather give up? Yeah.
You do not understand yet, but you will, eventually.
Sure, why not?
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Well, I didn't get my daily review.
Right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important.
It is. It's the only thing that makes me sure I can sleep at night.
It seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done and all that.
Thanks.
Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Sure. And 400 more monies. Wink. What does
You
Mortimer?
drive a hard bargain, matey. But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
There is a grim cape. Oof. But there's also the flip a coin. I think I will take the flip a coin.
Used to belong to the ruthless Corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization.
Ooh.
Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one. Sage and king and beggar alike. And lets Lady Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day. The rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Telenor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite.
As it always is.
Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
Sure. No mirror thing today. So let's go to Betsy's. And straight on to work. Got my flip a coin going. So, the snow globe. This is not the world, it's not a representation of the world, it's just a snow globe. It's a bit on fire though. The Falconer News Agency acquired by Frolics Production and another vertical merger. No shit. Watch out, small timers. Frolics is fast growing into the ultimate platform for all your education and entertainment needs. Journalists on a covert operation disappears. New dangerous drugs flooding the market seemingly undisturbed. Angry editor arrested for carrying out a violent spree of vengeance. Young mountaineer lost in the Karela mountain belt. Oh, she at least didn't melt the glacier. Private developer revolutionized Hansogram. Finally a filter to remove my face completely from photos. That's actually quite useful. Don't let age get you down, says noted therapist in their new book about sexual health. Militia leader mauled by bear. Fracking linked to earthquake, new research confirms. Well, yes, it really does. Fracking, very, very bad. Every other profile has to die. Life should not be predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration and alternation every so often. And I have developed just the thing for it. Okay. We can look at the monk, or we can let the coin decide. But let's look at the monk first. Frederick spends all the day in the monastery writing manuscripts by hand. Although the printing press was invented centuries ago, they insist the texts written by hand are most pure. Yeah, I'll go for that. Okay, coin, what do you say? You say live, so you get to leave. Then we have students. Johan is doing okay in school, and they even gained a couple of good friends, one of whom they have a crush on. The parents are about to leave town, which means it's about time to throw a huge party. Don't throw parties when your parents are not there. Park works as a team leader in Toyobishi, providing tech support for a variety of important companies across northern continent countries. This can be more interesting than one assumes, as sometimes the programs companies use breaks down in an incredible puzzling way. Sure. We got a tavern keeper. Stuart is the owner of a cozy fantasy literature-themed drinking establishment called the Netherworld in downtown Cosmopolis. Their original party animal and love obscure horror. They are also a member of a postcard about bad films. Oh, I really like that guy. He sounds like such a nice guy. And did I do this right? Yes, I did it right. Yes. So, you died. You get to live. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves that job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power the position brings. And Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. Well, sure. Why not? You get to die, poor Rashesh is in the fracking industry for the money! And no cries from environmentalists will make them rethink. They're determined to rise on the career ladder and become the boss of a fracking firm someday. You got lucky. Lisa loves to engage in gossip. They have a binder full of information about people living in the house they work at, and a separate binder for all the people who visit. Most of the information is sensitive and used to blackmail the wealthy, and they do it all for their children. Thank you, Karen. And then we got Kaiji Sakai. Kaiji made a fortune with the protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune to help the community, supplying the impoverished regions with free potato plants and help them become self-sufficient. I like French fries and other forms of potato, especially mashed potatoes. That's very nice. But another nice, easy day. Fate, you're making this far too easy for me.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author?
Yeah, it was
I
like
think
yesterday.
I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears.
Appreciated. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Ooh. Can I read it?
Certainly. Once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Oh, what an honor.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable.
Thank you, thank you.
Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
I have just as high hope for you, Mr. Fate, as you do for me. Hey, Mortimer! Got anything good for me tonight?
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
Ooh, we got some burns. Ooh, those are clothing. We have the radio and Infernal Illuminator. The Infernal Illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden, once you've already made the choices and are passing through again. Else it can't show much of anything. Because that's how things work. Seems useful. Maybe in the next universe. But I would like me some unholy smokes.
Smokes are deadly, ye know.
Nah.
A curse fouler than any I ever met. Not to me wildest dreams could I rob so many lives. 'Tis gazing, down the length of an infinite tobacco stick, inching ever closer to the end. An ancient shaman gifted me this pack after I rescued their child from the rabid coyotes. Guess they weren't pleased with me good deed. Assume this visage and forever be reminded of the mortality of all.
Oh, that sounds like a good plan for me today. So let's see. Mira.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Killing?
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count?
It's not really me.
Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name.
Yeah.
Grim Reaper.
Number 34. Not my place to run the status quo.
The great engine of life always stops. Someone's gotta stop it.
Sure.
Just happens to be you. Directly in control.
I am just a mindless
No
drone.
wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
He didn't really pick me, he crafted me. So, yeah. Okay, let's see if... Oh, smoking kills. Lung damage. Minus lung. Oof, that's bad. Alt. Gerald. Yeah, let's go for Gerald. Gerald likes... just another job, I think. That is so Gerald. And let's take a nice nap. Wait, no. Just busy standing around. Well, let's go to work. Let's take a look at the world first. Toyobashi to roll out a new selection of cute robotic toys. Local monk, the last person on Earth who can still write by hand. Scientists baffled. Damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vows to shift towards developing better renewable energy sources. Good job! How do offshore bank accounts actually work, and how do the extremely wealthy avoid paying taxes? Maybe this local housewife knows. Judge rules to allow a severely ill environmentalist to die peacefully. Good for them. Barkeep impaled on a broadsword. Not good for him. Okay. Grim. I'll keep this short. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. The last few humans coming from the facts has to die. Sure. I'm counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Well, okay. We got ourselves a lumberjack. A jack co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habits by mistake, destroying homes and thousands of endangered birds. Oh no, Mr. Lumberjack. The last 3 humans have to die, so I'm sorry, birds, but why should I care? Birds are not my department. We got a doctor. After decades of working as a doctor, Manuel ultimately just got really tired of it. Nowadays, they're experimenting with dead bodies, trying to sew them together in order to create some sort of new life form that could potentially live forever. Yay! And we got... Now that I think about it, the last to come would actually be the ones on top. Wouldn't they? Well, I marked 2 of them now, so I can't really do anything. So we got a long distance jogging can be really boring. Or frustrating. Or meditative. It gives plenty of time to contemplate issues or listen to audiobooks and podcasts. At least that's what Shizuka uses the time for. The aspiration is to one day not drive truck across the land. I think you might get to see that. Then we got Omar Al-Amir. He has retired. When younger, Omar postponed reading literature, thinking, oh, I'll get around to it once I'm old. When the time finally came, they started going through novels, novellas, short stories collections, etc. one after the other. That's how you do it. Now they regret the earlier decision as they're afraid they'll die before they get to read all these books. Well, you got a few more books to read, so that's fine. And then they got a project manager. Saori manages a big software development project at Glamazon. Although they have zero idea how software development works, their uncle, the CEO, sees a bright future ahead of them. Oh, nepotism. That's never good. Rudolph Rudy. What are mortals? Rudolph is the type of university freshman who just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society, morals, and the world works. Yeah, and you're gonna choke on your tea tonight. And finally we got a hairdresser. One day Elsie realized the art of hairdressing is missing something important. Experimentation. That's why they started trying out new and innovative methods with every client who sits down. So far it's been hit or miss. Some of them end up happy, others not so much. Ah, yes, experimentation is very good. Well, another nice easy day for a corporate drone as me. Fate. How's work coming on your book?
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... Always impositions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess.
I think
Yes, that should suffice,
I did it right.
I imagine.
Hey, can I ask some more questions, maybe?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway.
Oh, I will be your muse.
Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
Don't you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if it is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness.
Nothing.
And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects.
Yeah, but while you're dying,
Any other questions?
is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
No peaceful illuminated paradise?
Hardly. Any other questions?
Do you think mortals have some drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
They often seem willing to throw their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful,
Nah.
even if it sometimes ends up being fatal.
Nah, that can't
Any
be true.
other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of
Unlikely.
death? That doesn't stop art and literature for trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
How's that going to happen?
Any day now.
Ooh. Like earthly days or bureaucracy days or...
Any other questions?
No, got nothing.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
I'm your muse. So fate doesn't seem to care anymore. Well, that's not really such a good thing. So, why should I follow the rules? Well, All I'm doing is following the rules. I have no concept of good and bad. Not really. I have a snow globe who says what is good or bad.
Tor blimey! You're looting all me wares.
Well, we got the ethereal resonator or the plague doctor. I think I will take the plague doctor.
Huh. Didn't know I still had this beaked eyesore. I was at a gathering of some immensely wealthy idiots, where I saw an absolute buffoon wear this as professional attire. Just look at it! A weird long curve of a nose, and those stupid goggles.
Yeah.
Ridiculous!
Yeah,
Had
sure.
to have it. So we plundered the whole lot. Lest these smelled nice, for they soiled their trousers from fear. Then the mask came in real handy.
See, it's a good mask. I'm not sure my gold look is really catching on, so let's go try something else. Oh, we got the nice plague doctor. Oh, that's a night bird. War never changes. Ooh, steampunk. Grow a plague doctor. Let's take a steampunk. Let's find a nice suit that matches good with this. Steampunk, street punk. Nah. Just another. That's not really a good steampunk one. Let's color up my lives a bit. Maybe Fate will like it. And take a nap. So Fate. Ooh, Fate is gone. Well, let's see what happened in the world today. We have 5 little profiles. The snow globe is still on fire. A bit paradoxical since it's a snow globe. Okay, annoying know-it-all size from the brain becoming far too small and big for the skull. Oh, that's nice. Doctor caught stealing corpses, trying to revive dead flesh with the use of strange chemical. Ends up poisoning neighborhood water supply. Oh, that's not good. The tale of the mad corpse-stealing doctor to be adapted into feature-length film. Ooh. Probably by Frolix. Logging company accused of destroying yet another hawk habitat. Everything was done by the book. Will the police finally do something about this highway menace? Yeah. Okay, an eldritch wolf up there passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any human who seems suspicious have to die. Oh, you figured it out? Yes. Suspicious. Okay. That means I have to think. My little lemon-shaped lemonade brain can handle thinking. Well, we got a chemist. What did the chemist say when they found 2 isotopes of helium? Hehe. It's just one of the jokes you can hear when working with Isusa. They annoy their co-workers with chemistry jokes all day, but they can't be fired since they're incredibly good at their job. Well, you... jokes? Are jokes suspicious? I don't know. We got a content creator. Oh no. An avid proponent of the Bowl Earth conspiracy theory. The mission is to spread the truth around the globe. Bowl Earth around the globe. They like collectible cards and cats. Hates aeronautics engineers and mornings. David smells of cigarettes and shampoo. Well... hating mornings is not suspicious, and you do like cats. You have that much in common. Well, we got a retiree. Estranged from the grandchild in life, Job dreams of gaining their favor in, or more specifically after death, by passing off the priceless heirloom necklace. Indeed hard to perform while they live due to the restraining order. Oh. But is that suspicious? That is a bit suspicious. You get to die. I'll just move my coin here. Then we got... Alicia is an absolute speed demon. They cruise at utterly ridiculous speeds all around Cosmopolis City, delivering miscellaneous packages to various peoples and companies. Their stoic demeanor and calmness, they could be an excellent rally driver. Okay. Packages are suspicious. Packages are by their nature suspicious. So, yes, they'll have to die too. And we got a data scientist. Who needs statistics when you have fancy algorithm and amazing concepts like AI and machine learning? Not Anya. That's for sure. They just put the data in and regard the results as absolute truth, requiring no critique. The almighty machine knows all. See, if that was true, then we would have it here in the office building. Wouldn't have to rely on billions of accountants. So, but is it suspicious? Let's see what the coins say, if it is suspicious. No, it is not. Not suspicious at all. The content creator, yeah, you are not suspicious, and you get to live. You seem nice. Jokes are not suspicious. People who don't find bad chemistry jokes funny, those are suspicious. Yeah, that will have to do for today. I have to think. This is so weird. Fate, help me. Help. Lady Pawdington. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty, save for Lady Pawdington snoozing on the table. Boop. Kitty cat, you are so cute. An old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent.
Again.
I decided for a short vacation.
Again.
It is a weekend, after all.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the free time will be essential for research.
Sure, why not?
For the novel, yes?
Yes. So I'm reporting to the cat again? Fine by me. I just need my daily review.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Sure.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Toodles! Bye, Lady Pawdington! Let's visit Mortimer's first.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
We got the radio, or the light thingy, or tentacle. Let's take the radio.
Shiver me timbers. 'Tis a tale most sordid. I dare not even recall the details, but since you wish to hear it, I shall tell it forthwith. There I was, scouting some rickety office building downtown, and I saw this in an elevator. Went in, tore it out, and made a run for it.
Oh no. Did you just say
Device
elevator
immense
music?
power. Ye turn the knob, and infinite pleasant noises come from
No,
it.
no.
Some might even call it music.
No. The wrong thing got quotation marks. It's elevator music is not pleasant. Well, let's go to Cerberus' den. We got a smoking skeleton and a bird face. And of course Casus. But let's talk to Birdface.
Why do I smell the rank odor of blood on this hatchling?
Talking to me?
Perhaps the boss has upgraded the assemblage, if we're actually getting worthwhile spawns.
The boss is very happy with me.
What brings you to bask in the glory of Florian the Eradicator, young Purgator?
What blood? I'm a good reaper.
Good, evil. Is there a difference when it comes to our work? Surely not. Don't cling to such illusions.
Maybe you're right.
This is the work we're born for, and isn't gratification for a job well done good, if you think about it.
Are we really bored?
Oh, to hear their wails of grief brings joy to my withered heart. You know how it feels like, don't you?
The wails of grief. I know nothing of the sort.
Deny yourself all you want. It won't make you any more righteous.
Who said anything about righteousness?
If this is what helps you sleep at night, who am I to judge? Although, believe me, I do judge.
Yeah, you just judge all you want.
Beware, for the judge is followed by the jury, and ultimately the executioner.
Nah.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
So, what does fate think about your grand ideas?
I don't get to meet the boss often, surprising as that may be. Fate doesn't chat with reapers all the time.
Oh, yes, he does. All the time.
In the order of things, we are beneath him, as the humans are beneath us.
Sure.
I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit.
I just like doing what I'm told.
For that is what we are born to do, yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die.
So, what's stopping you from marking everyone?
Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more. All of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be amazing, yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy. I can bide my time until their atrophy.
Well, I'm off to scour the lands.
Until nothing awaits us, little hatchling. Ciao.
Arrivederci. Well, that was very enlightening, let's say.
What's with the mask, stranger? Did someone release the plague again?
Hey, she noticed my outfit!
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
Oh, yes.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm sleeping just fine.
Interesting. I haven't met many Reapers who do. Besides me, of course.
Well, check you over here, and he probably is.
For you see, I'm also in the human department.
So, how do you like it here?
Work is work, I guess.
Oh, we're like two peas in a pod.
So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I don't really care about humans, so work is work.
Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones.
On the phones?
Doom scrolling on Cocker, or
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
that dumb app is called.
Sure.
I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened.
Oh,
The
okay.
instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople.
Sure.
And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging.
It sure is.
And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
Ever thought about asking Fate about your never-changing instruction? I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Ever thought of Fate asking Fate about it?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium.
Okay. This is getting weirder.
And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
So... my choices affect the world all the time. Do they though? They are not my choices, they're just the rules. Well, in any case, reading the news help make decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Whoa, a life without decisions, that's the dream.
I mean, a little variety couldn't hurt. But all in all, I guess it's pretty nice. Can't really complain.
You should definitely complain though.
Yeah, real soon I'm gonna complain about how long it takes the bartender to make me a dang drink.
Aw, she's just a bit chatty. She's very nice. I think it's time you start making your own choices.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Yes, but your life would be way more fun. Way more fun.
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe.
Well, no, not those. Those are terrible.
Ah, what the heck. I'll do it.
Ah, that's good. Then I can get back to just following the
Time
rules.
for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Now you're getting
You're
it.
a real special individual. You know that, right?
Yeah, sure.
I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later.
Bye.
I hope.
Probably. A great ending is coming soon anyway. Hey, Cassie.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye.
Yes, I really like coming to the bar.
Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement.
Almost.
Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
I've been meticulously professional.
Yeah, I got the inkling from our last talk. Still, I've been thinking...
Hmm.
I figured you'd be the one to find intrigue in questioning authority.
I do what I'm told. I was born for this.
Makes you quite the determinist hero then, don't it?
I don't want to be a hero.
I don't think I could adhere to obscure designs with such confidence.
Mm.
One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
Any thoughts on Floria?
That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
Yeah, that's what suave on the surface means.
Seems to be a common trait these days, though.
They don't seem
You
responsible.
think your profession needed conscientious workers, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder.
Nah.
What else you got in mind?
So, I'd like a drink.
Sure. What's your poison?
Milk, please.
Going straight edge. I get where you're coming from.
Ubas! It tastes like milk. Well, I'll be going now, Cassie.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Hey, I can't remember what it was I was gonna say. Farewell! Bye, Cassie. It was nice talking to you again. Let's go on home and take a nice little nap. No mirror talks. Ooh, let's move the... I don't think I'm gonna be really using the red book, so... Okay, go in there. Bye. Got the radio, what happens? Ooh, I can choose music. I could never get sick of all these fine tunes. What I'm in the mood for today. Oh yeah, good upbeat music to read pro news. Local lab tech repeatedly says drop the bass while titrating. Wins comedy award. I knew she was funny. Daredevil deliver diver crushed by falling debris when sudden earthquake strikes. Oh no. Big companies' stock prices plummet after a series of questionable data-driven decisions. Bowl-shaped Earth Troopers are gaining more and more traction. Okay, market expert warns against investing in Yeet coin. Yeet? Let's see. There are 6 people. Your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust you will handle it as usual. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is utmost important. P.S. Do be careful to let the right person live. That is the right person. Well, let's see. We got a receptionist. Krylus tries to spice up the rather monotonous life by flirting with customers at work. Things didn't go very swimmingly in the guard until the day Krylus started wearing their late grandmother's heirloom necklace. Now one client in particular seems very interested. I would like to see where this goes. This seems kind of fun, but we'll just check out the other ones. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into a tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lies of others, they used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. I don't like you. Go away. We got a 52-year-old student. Keely decided to return to school to finish their education after their 4 kids grew up and went to find their own path. While progress is difficult after such a long pause, Keely is dedicated and diligent. And not in school, they write slam poetry. Sure. Oh, no. Slam poetry? Really? You're not a teenager. We got a janitor. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is Brian. Take care of the leaves exclusively with a leaf blower, starting already at 6 in the morning. The toxic fume the machines emit don't concern them one bit. They should. Like really should. So we got an investor. Let's just call them Fire. Fire is an avid investment enthusiast, spending all their waking hours tracking stock prices and selling stocks randomly. Despite having zero knowledge of the economics and no desire to learn, they keep successful at convincing people on social media to invite in Bitcoin. Yeah. Cryptocurrencies. That's not the way forward. And we got a restaurant owner. Got munchies for shark fin, but can't find any. Not if Luis Jimenez is near. They're a big fan of shark fin soup and other questionable foods like turtle jelly, which Luis has served in the restaurant for decades. They are also involved in distributing food items to the grocery store. You are a bad man. You know I love sharks. My mascot is freaking Sharky McSharkface, the greatest shark to ever shark. So this was actually quite easy. I'm the one I want to live. Get to live. That's nice. Well, that's it for today, I guess. Let's confirm my choices. There we go. Hey, Fate. Anything for me? Fate is still not here. Oh, hi, Lady Pawdington. Lounging supine on the table with a feather. The phone rings.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
No?
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
But
Yes, you
monotonousness.
expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Maybe I should start changing my mind. He doesn't care. Maybe I should care. Or let rules be rules. Oh, Mortimer, got anything good for me today?
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
A Spoo the gerbil! Perfectly regular sized toy gerbil made out of rubber! Yeah! Bye, Boo the gerbil!
Lord blimey, how did this wee monster even get here? 'Tis not really all that valuable plunder.
It is!
Found the tiny fellow on the riverbanks of Styx itself.
Yay!
A lifeless, adorable thing.
Mm.
Can't imagine it being useful or anything. But sure makes delightful squeaks when ye stroke it.
Ah! Yay! That's so nice! Hey, Cassie! Anything good in here today? The same two people. Well, Cassie, you got anything new?
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around.
Oh, you're so sweet.
We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all.
No, I can see that. Oh, any
Sure.
good drinks?
What's your poison?
Nothing,
What
thanks.
else you got in mind?
I'll be going
Au
now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
This was a boring day. I can't talk to you again? No. Well, mischiefs managed, I guess. Mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, you have fought for us all.
It's very cold. When did that happen?
I don't know. So you're like a smart mirror.
We can assure you, there's nothing smart about this mirror. Or what's in it. It's freezing. Everything halting to a standstill. Before...
Oh, stop being so dramatic.
Yes! Why can't everyone just let you do your thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Everything would go right if the world stopped getting in your way.
Exactly.
Maybe in a new lifetime.
But new lifetime. Not sure I understand. And there we have it. That was this week. Death. I've gotten me a lot to ponder about. Not death. I'm deaf. I'm not deaf. I'm Reaper. But Fate. He doesn't care about the rules, then why should I? I have already started some interesting stories. The receptionist is very interested in someone. Maybe if I hadn't killed the vampire hunter, that could have been something good. But we'll see. And maybe we'll see you next time very soon. Bye. Thanks for watching, and please follow and like and heart and subscribe and thumbs up and do whatever there is to do. And then we will get more Defense Access soon. The great ending is near. Whoa.